What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man. And before we even get too far into the video, make sure you do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. We on the grind to 1K, but all right, we're gonna talk about this build right now. You know what I'm saying? We are making a 6'5" point guard glitched build because we do want to glitch it a little bit because we want even more offense. I'm going for like a James Harden type build, so you know this build gonna be able to knock down some jumpers, man. We're gonna make this build crazy. But all right, let's get right into it. So for this, we're going with point guard position. The heading is up to you, jersey numbers up to you. You know that it is what it is. For the height, you want to go 1.77 meters. You want to go 66 kilograms for the weight. We're going 1.78 meters, and the body type is completely up to you. For this one, I'm gonna go with defined. All right, now this build, this part does not matter. So make sure you just go ahead and max out everything. You just want to get the build to a 99 so we can keep it pushing with the glitch, man, because this glitch is actually pretty nice. It's a 6'5" guy, but the animations you can get on this build is what makes it so crazy, because you're 6'5", but you can still get 6'4" animations. So yeah, we can go ahead and continue with this. Comes out of offensive threat. We're not really too worried about that, but let's keep it going. So now you just want to go ahead and edit the build, and we want to exit out to the main menu. Just exit all the way out. You want to go back to features, get right into settings, go down to units of measurement. Once we get there, we are going to change it back to the imperial system because we need to get back into, you know, what we do best in the United States, a little different measurement system. Now, we're gonna go ahead and back into this. See, it's 5'10", should be around about there. We're gonna edit the build. Yes, we wanted the rebirth. If you wanna use this build, you'd be silly not to do rebirth. Keep this all the same. Now, where the glitch comes in is right here. So you see, it's gonna let me go up to 5'11". The wingspan is still 5'10". That's the specialty right there. And so you wanna go all the way up to 6'5", right there. And now you got yourself a glitch build. You see these stats? See that 95 3 ball? You can't do that on a regular 6'5". Now, all right, man, now that the glitch is done, we can get right into the build itself. Sorry, man, obviously with the build, we're sticking with the 6'5", going 175 for the weight, 6'4" with the wingspan. For the body shape, I went defined, but you can do whatever you want to do, man. It's your world, I'm just living in it. Now, all right, let's get right into the finisher, man. You know James Harden is not really known for his finishing, but I will give this build just a little bit because he can do it just a little bit. And I want to make sure that I'm like kind of true to who he is as a player. And this is not an exact James Harden build. It's just James Harden like 6'5" point guard pretty much. The driving dunk, we're going to go with an 84. So the reason why I'm going kind of high with it, not only to get, you know, certain contact dunks, but also to get James Harden's dunk package, man. And if you don't know what those requirements are, make sure you hit up 2K Lab. I think it's like an 80 driving dunk and a 50 vert. It's really nothing crazy, but I want to get his dunk style on this. Now, all right, for the 3-point shot, we're going to max that bad boy out at 95. In the mid range, we're going to leave it right at the 80 where it comes, you know, once you take it up to 95. For the free throw, we're going kind of high on this. Honestly, I tried shuffling the build around just a little bit. Really didn't make a difference as far as like the badge count, because I had to get that 84 because I wanted the contact. So we got the free throw at an 82. You already see the shooting badges on this are crazy, but the one I want y'all to pay the most attention to is that stop and pop on Hall of Fame. I love stop and pop. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do in the game, especially off of momentum. You know, you get the crossover animation, you get that little speed boost, you stop on a dime, you hit that thing, bro, and that badge will pop up every time you do what I just said. Now, all right, team 85 with the pass accuracy. I would never disrespect myself or, you know, anything making a point guard build out at 85. Like, that's ridiculous. It'll be okay with a shooting guard, maybe, and that's a big maybe. Now, so we went at 85 with the pass accuracy. For the ball handle, we want to go then 84. And the speed with ball, we're going to put that to an 80, just so we can get quick first step on gold. The build doesn't have to be crazy quick, but for quick first step on gold, you will be a high. Now, perimeter defense, we're going to max that out at an 85. The steal, we're actually not going to go too crazy with it. We're just going to do just enough so that we can get 16 defensive badges. I do want to make sure I get some really nice defensive badges. For the block, we're going to take it up 1 tick. Just one little tick. For the speed, we're not going to max this out. Normally I do on all my other builds, but I can't do it on this build if I want it to be balanced. So we're going to take the speed up to a 90, take the acceleration up to an 89. The strength, we're going to leave that alone. The vert, we're going to take that up to a 75. Like I said, you do want to make sure you can get just the pro contact dunks off 1. And then with the stamina, we're going to take that up to a 99. And this is the build right here. So we got 13, 31, 26, and 16. All right, man. Ain't nothing else. Hold on. I messed one up just a little bit. All right, there we go right there. Driving layup. Because we do want that to be a 99. You see the build is done. So 13, 31, 26, and 16. Now, I've been making builds lately based off of the fact that we get extra badges. So if you don't get extra badges, I think maybe you could probably tweak the build a little bit. I would go with less finishing, maybe drop the finisher down to that 65 for the driving dunk. Then you can use just use quick drops, and then you can put that somewhere else where you feel like you may need the badges just a little bit more. Now for the takeovers, I'm going limitless range on both. This build is one of the types of builds that I would put chef or the limitless threes. Like you wanna put one of those on this build. It'll make the build super crazy. It'd be like a mix between Harden and Curry. A build that would be really fun to play on. All right, we can go ahead and hit continue, finish the build up. It comes out as a two-way three-point playmaker. Shades of John Wall, De'Aaron Fox, Damian Lillard. I think it is kind of like a Harden build because I don't think any of those guys are 6'5", especially not Dame. Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and test the build. Show y'all what exactly the badges would look like for me. So first things first, I'm always going with slithery. I will go limitless and then posterizer, man. And that's it. That was all your badges right there. That's it. That's just enough for you to get busy with. I don't really see a point in adding extra badges to this. Finishing, you really don't need it. Honestly, we shoot mostly threes. We 300 over here. Now we're gonna put on the staples, the usuals, the blinders, dead eye. Go ahead and find hot zone, and definitely go ahead and find sniper. Now for the rest of these, there's many different things you can do. I don't think you need catch and shoot personally, but if you want to put it on this build, I say go for it. One thing that I do want to make sure I get is stop and pop on Hall of Fame. That is something I will be doing quite a bit of. Definitely want to put circus threes on. And now for the rest of these, I really think it depends on how you want to play. Like if you play on a team with a lot of ball movement, you're not just expected to go out there and just get a bucket, then I would say put on catch and shoot if you got passes on your team. But if you don't, just make sure you put it on something that'll make sense for your build. Like you could put it on mismatch expert, but if you want to use mismatch expert, I would suggest put it on at least gold. I like most badges on gold. And then for that last badge, you could put on anything, man. But for me, I will put on catch and shoot. I do catch and shoot sometimes, especially on the break. Run it down and throw the ball. I put that thing up. Now, this is honestly where I would think of putting the most badge points. Like if I were to put an extra one somewhere, because I gotta go gold with pretty much everything. Bullet passer, yeah, I definitely need that. Hyper drive, yes sir, you need that for driving, obviously. And then quick chain, you want to put that on gold. Special delivery, do not need that. Unpluggable, we're gonna put that on silver. Quick first step, put that on. Glue hands, put that on. And then we got one badge left. This is why I say you need to add extras, because you need handles for days and you also need tight handles. So handles for days, that'll be a total of 5. And then we got 6, 9. Yeah, you can make that work. You just put all your extra badges on playmaking, so you can get those extra things right there. The only thing that you could do to make it, make it stretch a little bit further, is maybe try putting glue hands on silver, and then get a silver handles for days if you're not really a dribbler like that. For me, I'm kind of getting more into the dribbling, so I would actually use it. So all right, now time for the defense. I think clamps on gold is not gold, silver is just fine. I'll put interceptor right there. And then the rest of the badges are honestly up to you. Like none of these other ones are really Dyer if you got good teammates. We could put pick dodger on, and anything else is really up to you. Off-ball pest, I would put that on Hall of Fame, just so you don't get your ankles broken. As you see, you know, it'll definitely help you, and you won't get your ankles broken as often if you just look at the little badge description right there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Let me know what y'all think of the build. I made this to be like a James Harden-esque type build, aka just a 6'5" off the dribble shooter. Like, that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. Yeah, let me know what y'all think of the build. On the way to 1K. Almost there, my boys. Just stick with me. We almost there. We about to hit that goal, and we're going crazy for the goal. I'm thinking about rebranding the channel. Hey, man, it's your boy Don. I'm up out of here. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.